goodness. Hold on. I'm trying to... Hi, Kaylee. Moxie. What's up? Okay, do I have it on top chat? Hold on a sec. Okay. I can't tell that. Hello. Hello. God, it's hello. How's it going, you guys? Oh, my hair. It's like a mess. Let me primp real quick. Hold on. Let me primp. Let me see. Let me get a side. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. What a week. What a week. I did not realize it has been a week since I have been on here. I'll just wait a minute. Why is I just put a new battery in my mouse and it's not, there it is. Hold on. Yes, it's been a week since I've been on here. I wanted to go on my computer, but I already set it up on my phone, and so it doesn't show up on the computer. So I guess this is what I'm stuck with. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week. I know I am way down there in the algorithm, which is okay. Doesn't bother me. It's so nice to not care about that, you know? Hello, Robbie, Detroit's Vinyl. How are you? I should probably put on my glasses so I don't have to do this every single time, because then you guys have to see me really close up, and that's scary. What have you guys been up to all week? Did you guys know that it is Mental Health Awareness Month? Did you know that? I still can't see. Hi, Donna. I was wondering where... Oh, just... You know, I have not even eaten a meal all week. I have not eaten a meal all week. Good afternoon. I hope you had a good weekend. Color looks good on you. Thank you. I haven't worn this sweatshirt in so long. I was going through my closet and I'm like, it's like Christmas, you know, getting new clothes. Going through my old closet and finding old clothes. I need to go shopping for new work clothes though. We do get to have jeans Friday, so on Friday we get to wear jeans, which is nice. But no t-shirts, no sweatshirts, none of that kind of stuff. So I still have to wear something, a nice top. And this job is just kicking my ass, to tell you the truth. You know, I didn't realize how much responsibility we have, and I want to kind of tell you guys a little bit about it, but not give it away. So I have the same access. It's pretty much a federal government thing, but I'm not employed by the federal government, but I have the same access as like CPS and things like that, DHS, that kind of thing. So there's a lot to learn, a lot to know, a lot of responsibility. I'm excited. I don't get paid the best. You know, where I am, we get paid the lowest amount in Washington State. But 2 years, if I can hang it out for 2 years, which by then, God knows how the economy is going to be. But, you know, I can go out of there and work somewhere for $35, $40 an hour somewhere else, because that's what people get paid. So, but the reason I took this job is so I could get the experience, which I've been out of the career workforce for many years. I was a homemaker. You know, I've worked at Macy's, I've worked for banks, I've worked as a bookkeeper, things like that. But that was a long time ago. And I need a career until I retire. So this will be perfect for that, I believe. It's not a physical job. It's a mental job, definitely. It's definitely a mental thing. And I'm helping people, which I love that too. The one thing I hate about this sweatshirt is it makes me look fat. But, I like the idea about helping people, that's nice. Let me see. Thank you. There's 10 people watching, 3 thumbs up. If you guys want to go ahead and give me a thumbs up, if you forgot, that would be great. If you don't, that's fine too. So I have a couple things. I print things out because sometimes when I'm at work, I'm looking, we can't go on YouTube at work. Not that I tried, but somebody told me. She was talking to a client and she's like, we're not even allowed to go on YouTube. And I'm like, that's good. I can't even go on YouTube at work on the computers there. So I wanted to read this about, so this is men and mental health, that 1 in 10 men are affected by depression and anxiety, but only half receive treatment. Social media is negatively impacting your mental health. Did you know that? Social media is negatively. Myths of therapy. Myths of therapy. I should just get over it, or I can't afford it. However, these myths could be standing in the way of your healing. There's myths that people have. Sometimes people think, well, I should just be able to deal with it. I should just be able to get over it. Well, it's not that easy, depending on how far back your issues go, your trauma goes, or whatever. For some reason, I can't get to the screen for the thumbs up. I will. Okay. That's okay, Donna. That's weird, though, huh? I wonder why. I wonder why you can't. I've printed out a couple things on psychology and narcissism, because I'm sure one or many of you have a narc in your life, or you've dealt with a narc in your life, right? And even in today's society, it seems like narcissism, narcissism is rampant. People are, did you try to hold on to the screen or press the 3 dots next to the subscribe button? Thank you, Constant Bit 9. So I haven't eaten in a week. So for 3 days for lunch, I went to Higgins and got the caprese salad. I love that. It's got the mozzarella, the onions, the tomatoes, the cucumbers. Oh, so good. So I ate the caprese salad for lunch, and I came home, and I didn't eat dinner all week. I haven't eaten dinner all week, and I don't eat breakfast. I have my coffee in the morning. When I get home, I have Red Bull because I'm exhausted. But yeah, I gotta make a plan. I have to eat because I have not been eating, and that's not healthy at all. Sosa got picked up last night. I spent Friday night and all day yesterday with him. I love him so much and I miss him. So I babysat my granddaughter Friday night as well while the kids went to counseling. And so I had Sosa and the baby. Right when I got home, so I got home, Sosa was already here. My son had already dropped him off. So I get to the door, Sosa's here. I was so excited to see him, but still exhausted because I'm only sleeping like 3 hours a night. I can't sleep that well. So, and then 10 minutes later, my daughter and her husband get here with the baby. I haven't even sat down yet. And, yeah, that's how it went. I was wondering where you were. Hi, Grace. Hold the, I know, it's terrible. Well, the one good news is my first check should be here anytime. Have you guys ever heard that, and since I haven't been doing deliveries because I've been at this job, I'm not making that money doing deliveries, that you can get paid every day doing that. So I've actually literally been having to wait for this check to come, and I'm going to have to try to pay so much stuff out of this 2-week check. Once I get them consistently, it'll be okay, but they mail you your first check. Even though I gave them all of my banking routing number, all of that stuff, I have to wait for them to mail me my first check. Isn't that weird? I've heard of that when you quit or you get fired or whatever, but I'm not fired, so I didn't quit. But everybody got paid on Friday, and I didn't. My check's not here. But I did get my new debit card because my account was frauded. So had to cut up that debit card. They sent me a new one, and I finally received it yesterday. It's just been a hell, you guys. It's been a nightmare. So, but I've been all right. Trying to get through life, you know. Hi, Winona. Self-care is essential. I know. Sosa and Paisley will grow up together. Yes. Sosa loves Paisley. Sosa licks her feet. And every time Paisley sees me, she's got this big smile on her face. She just stares at me. It's so cute. I love her so much. She's my baby. She's my little baby. God. Hi, God. Hi, Jamie. I've never heard that spelled like that. That's cool. How are you? How are you guys? Anything that happens after the age of 18 usually goes downhill. I agree. I mean, come on. Look. Ugh. Okay, so this is a Harvard psychologist that shares things about highly narcissistic people and what they do in relationships. What's cool? The way you spelled gorgeous. I've never seen it spelled that way. Gorgeous. So you guys also, and I'm not preaching at anybody because Lord knows I'm a sinner and I always come short of the glory of God, but if you're not right with God, I'd say there's no time to waste, you guys. I mean, I don't want to get... Oh, I also talked to my landlady for about an hour, and that was nice. Oh, yeah. Did I tell you I came home and the freaking... God, I can't think of it. I've been forgetting words, too, you guys. It's not good. What's it called? The thing that goes around the house to catch the water. I can't think of the name. Anyways, I came home from work one day and it was hanging down. Half of it, part of it was still up. The rest was hanging down all the way to the driveway. It was down. I'll have to show you guys a picture of it. I was like, because I did tell my landlords that, hey, when I moved in, it was my ex-husband who noticed it, actually, that it was coming apart from the house. It was already, they had screws in it like this big. Like, what? So it ended up falling down. Gutter, thank you. So instead of bothering them, I had it taken care of. And that it was done. But these are just all these stressful little things that have been going on all week. And I don't jump on YouTube every single time, something happens. I'm the kind of person that just likes to tackle it, take care of it, How are you? How are you, Drip? I don't know how to say. Nothing matters for me. Abdul. Hello, Abdul. A gutter. I'm tired. I am tired. But, so I want to say, that's how you spell it, is it not? No, that's not how you spell gorgeous, but I love how you spelled it. Marriage now is overly complicated. What are you talking about, Constant Bit? What happened? I'd stare at you all day long. Oh, gosh. Okay, so if you're not right with God, you guys, if you're a Christian, or if you're not a Christian, if you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, it's a scary time. You guys hear, Robert told me about the guys who are now dead, who were whistleblowers about I don't know. I know he said the second one was. I think the first one was too. About the airplane. The Boeing, was it? Nothing's about love anymore. Right. You're right, Constant Bit. I agree. Do not open this. Seriously, did you know if you shake an imaginary salt shaker over your tongue, you can still... Really? That's funny. Cheating galore. Oh no, exams are a waste of time since it's about how well you memorize rather than how... Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yes. Advice on marriage? Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. I broke my arm. My girlfriend broke up, but it's my birthday. I turned 15. Well, happy birthday. This is an adult chat, honey. I don't, kids shouldn't be in here. Looks like I got a leak on it. I don't have a leak on this. I agree with you, though, Constant. Nothing's about love anymore. People are just, you know, women these days. I would not want to be a man. I will tell you that. I wouldn't want to be a man because so it's like, and who's even real anymore? You know, it's like if these girls, and I'm sorry, but that's why if my kids were young right now, there's no way in hell I'd be letting them freely go on social media. Hell no. I mean, these young girls are comparing themselves to Taylor Swift and not Britney Spears, Miley Cyrus, and these Christina Aguilera, these people that are like, they're not real. Is when they're out there with all the makeup and the clothes, that's not real. You know what I mean? But that's all these young girls see. And if they have a bad home life, think about that. If these are children who have a bad home life and they don't have somebody to look up to and they don't have a parent who's involved in their lives, or they're not in sports, or they're not in, they're not involved in things to be able to express themselves, this is what they do. They have the internet and they have these people to look at. And then they kind of escape into this false reality, It just breaks my heart, kids who have no guidance, you guys. It's like, it's so unfair. I wish women would keep their legs closed if they were not ready and equipped to be a parent. Keep your damn legs closed, or take birth control. Use protection. Stop popping out kids. And also, just a lot of them do it just to get more money from welfare. No, it's not. I mean, I do have makeup on. Yes, I am real, but yes, both are Boeing employees, and first was suicide. Yeah, and Robert, didn't the second one come out? Didn't the second one, just don't buy kids phones and computers. I agree. Yeah, the second one, is gone now too, right? So, those lunch kids are around plenty of adults that aren't celebrities. Oh my gosh, you guys. You guys are trolls. Good night, sleep tight. If the bed bugs bite, hit them with a shoe until they're black and blue. Oh yeah, Jamie. Did you have a different name? Is good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, grab a shoe and beat them till they're black and blue. This message is held for. Let's see. Amen, sister. My balls are hanging out the side of my. Oh, gross. Why are there so. Ew, God, block that. Hide user. They had a name that. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. You want boyfriend? Hello, Caesar. Winona, who they are people who have nothing better to do on Sunday, and they like to go around and troll people's accounts. And I'm sure some of them, I'm sure a couple of them we know just with fake names. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to read this about, I don't even care. I know who I am. I don't care. I had my channel's birthday, you guys, and I didn't even know it. Red flags for extreme narcissism are often easy to identify. Behaviors like boasting, monologues. Who do we talk about that has monologues? And condescending remarks. Just turn on any reality show and you could make a game out of spotting them. To be fair, these dead giveaways don't tend to show up early on in a relationship. If they did, most people would run for the hills. Some troubling traits are more subtle. As a psychologist with 25 years of experience, here's my best advice for recognizing the early warning of highly narcissistic people. You want to hear them? Yes. The day is my last name. At the end is my first name, and of the day is my last name. Grace. Okay. 1, they engage in love bombing. Love bombing is pouring of praise, attention, and gifts. When it's healthy, the behavior goes by another name, the honeymoon phase. According to decades of research, such starry-eyed treatment of our partners isn't just fun, it can predict the longevity and happiness of romantic relationships. But don't be fooled. In the first stages of dating, the honeymoon phase devolves into love bombing when your date glues you to a pedestal, leaving little room for enjoyment. Number 2, they get irritated when confronted by vulnerable feelings. If you say something like, I love all the flirty texts, and I'm excited to see you Saturday. I'd also like time to reflect on how I'm feeling and get some sleep during the week. How about we wait and talk then? Ooh, we know who did. A narcissistic response might be a wounded, I don't like games. They might react with withdrawn behavior, curt remarks, and slow responses to message until they disappear altogether. Narcissists are often uncomfortable with vulnerable feelings like sadness, loneliness, shame, fear, or even disappointment because they don't trust that anyone will truly care about or be there for them. Hello. Hi, word salad. If we go from psychology to religion, I'm going to get some quotes. Okay. Nanya is her name. I like that. Yes. So she's hiding behind a fake name. Oh my gosh. Easy. Come. Stop. I've been on here many times without makeup. So if you want to, go back and look at my videos, go ahead. So people know what I really look like. Giving a ton of love and then taking it away so that their partner wants and has a... Yes, love bomb. We all know it. We all know, right, what love bombing is. Let's see. They maintain a false image of security. The most narcissistic people cope with their attachment insecurities by maintaining a sense of themselves as so special, exceptional, or unique that they don't ever need to fear facing emotional risk. This is called self-enhancement. People who aren't narcissists have the flexibility to enjoy just connecting without all the intense texting and praise. Real relationships are based on a range of ways of expressing closeness and affection. Number 4, they only point out your similarities. Another way narcissists practice self-enhancement is the twin fantasy, or creating a sense of specialness by insisting you both alike in as many ways as possible. quote, we love the same music, and isn't it great? We both enjoy hiking, end quote. When you point out differences in your culinary or music tastes, or you reject the surprise night out in favor of a planned date a few days, this isn't, or you reject the surprise night out in favor of a planned date a few days from now, you may be met with irritation or silence. Narcissists are rigidly invested in maintaining a sense of specialness. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But healthy relationships can handle a slower pace, some predictability, an appreciation of each person's uniqueness, and direct conversations about how you are feeling. How are you guys feeling today? My name is Jeff. Yes, that is. My first name is Jeff. No, I'm not Taylor Swift. I don't like Taylor Swift. Thank you. I don't like Miley Cyrus either. Sorry. Number 5, and I'm a lot older. I'm not into them. I'm into like people from the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Number 5, they're controlling with plans. Narcissists often practice stealth control. They might show up last minute with concert tickets and flowers, or make all the dinner reservations, or insist on picking the romantic picnic spot in the park. Now, you have to be able to figure out the difference, because a lot of us women would think, hey, it's a guy, he's taking control, he's making plans, he's going to take us on a picnic in the park. I love that, right? I would love that. But it's how often, are they always the one making the plans? Are they always the one? Do you get to have a say in anything? So, it's got to be level. It's got to be even. So, is this the only way a person can enjoy connecting? They may be too rigid to be trusted. Always organizing events is a tactic to get what they want without ever having to ask. Again, no risk. It's a variation on a theme. You're perfect as long as you let me do what I want to make you feel like this isn't done right. You're perfect as long as you let me do what I want to make us feel special together. But the most successful relationships are able to handle variety and equal share in who initiates the excitement. Okay, that wasn't a very good article, I would say. I'd give it a thumbs down. Sorry. That wasn't a very good article. I didn't read it first, so. They shouldn't put me to bed, but it's not effective. But we don't choose what we are. We were just born this way. Lions don't choose to be lions. Pretty choose. I agree with that. Charm and narcissism are two different things. I rejoice at the narc's salty tears. Photo queen. Me too. Well, we're born the way we are, right? But then when we get to be a certain age, we know what we are. And if there's things that are not okay with how we are, it's our responsibility to recognize those things and change them. We can't go through life, if somebody's going around hurting people all the time, or, just violence or whatever. You can't just say, well, I was born that way. No, you have a responsibility to change it, right? Oh my gosh, snub nose. Who is this person? I'm not blocking people because whatever, people have a freedom of speech. But I just find it odd. Like, I would never go into somebody's chat and just start saying mean, hateful things to them. I wouldn't. Like, why is it on, especially on God's day? Why would you do that? Abuse is wrong, I agree, but blind affection is worse. Blind affection. Blind affection. Okay, explain what you mean by that. Blind affection. Like, what do you mean by blind affection? Trained psychologist, if you use any of these 9 phrases every day, you're more emotionally secure than most. Let's see. Are you guys more emotionally secure than most? Too much love of money and ownership, not enough love. I agree. That's right. That's why I've never been somebody who needs to have, I mean, sure, people are like, well, why don't you just meet somebody, which maybe someday I will, but I could go find some guy to support me. I just don't want that. Like, I want to do it on my own, I want to do things on my own. I was with somebody for 30 years, raised 2 kids, and prior to getting with him, I had, a job that could have turned into a career, but I ended up, no, that was after we were together for 5 years. So it was when I was pregnant. Anyways, I just never went to a career because I stayed home with the kids and did all their sports and schooling stuff, all of that, which I don't regret doing at all. I'm glad I was there every day with my kids when they got home from school, when they left in the morning and when they got home. That's what I want. Jay-Z, everyone is a narcissist in one way or another. If you really break down their actions, it's the ones that are constantly acting that way all the time. You have to watch out for. Jay-Z, I can kind of agree. We all have a little bit of narcissism in us, I guess. Or maybe I wouldn't say narcissism, but I don't know. We're all just made up of all kinds of shit, aren't we? So there's ways to answer people, you guys. There's ways to communicate. And these are phrases that if you use mostly in your communication, you are, they say, a psychologist says, you're more emotionally secure than most. People have to make their own happiness. Right. Nobody said that snub nose. Other people being a problem. Giving up control doesn't when it comes to relationships instead of keeping control. That's blind affection. Giving up control to destiny when it comes to relationships instead of keeping control. Giving up control. Selfishness. I would say, I wouldn't say that either. I wouldn't say everybody's I would say everybody has their own wants. Everybody has things they desire, but I don't think everybody has narcissism. I mean, I said I kind of agree with that, but when I really think about it, I don't think so. I don't think everybody does. Okay, so here are the phrases. Let me think about that before I respond. That's a very healthy response, you guys. Let me think about that before I respond. Hello, Pittsburgh in the house. This isn't Pornhub. Karen goes to the... Oh my God. Yes, Karen. That's right. That's me. So instead of just jumping out and responding to something, they take a moment and say, let me think about that before I respond. That is a healthy response. I mean, how many people do we see on here all the time jumping down people's throat, responding to things before they've even taken time? That's why I haven't been on here in a week. It's like, there was times I thought maybe I should just go on. But no, I needed a break for one, and I needed to handle my business. I can't see without my glasses. Hold on, let me see. I still can't see with my glasses on. YouTube Shorts, hello. And if you might be thinking that I am a troll or useless crackhead who is taking such statements publicly, then it is your fault. But rest is in my plan. I know what to do. Just wait and watch. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm here, okay? I'm here for it. I don't know what you're talking about, but... Or similar phrases could be, I'm really frustrated and need some time to myself. I don't want to say something I might regret later. Some of these people on here might want to, listen. I don't have an answer right now. Can we revisit this conversation tomorrow? Number 2, no. If you use that phrase, you're emotionally healthy. No, you're highly intelligent. That's what I'm saying. Use the word no. I have not been good at that all my life. Thank you guys for the hearts. But I am learning to set boundaries and say no sometimes. I am. Emotionally secure people feel comfortable setting boundaries. Oh, there's that B word. They are clear about what they will and will not do based on their own moral principles, needs, and desires. Similar phrases are, I'm sorry, but I can't help with that because I have too many other commitments. Or, thank you for the offer, but that's not something I enjoy doing. See, I can't imagine saying that to somebody. Thanks, but I don't enjoy doing that. Like, that, I feel like I would hurt their feelings, I don't know. I got to get better. Number 3, I'm not comfortable with that. They always communicate their needs in a respectful way. This means they state how they feel when someone treats them poorly. I'm not comfortable with how some of you guys are treating me in here. You know that? I would say if you don't like me or I'm a Karen or whatever, there's plenty of other channels you can go ahead and mosey on to, okay? Have a good day, though. If they feel their boundaries are being violated, they'll take action to make changes. So I will say this. Anybody who's going to be rude in here and mean and hateful, I've asked nicely. You don't have to like me, but you don't have to be here either. If you're going to be here, be respectful, or you're just going to get blocked. So I'm tired of it. I'm 55 years old. I don't need a bunch of little kids in here, like, trolling my chat. Okay? And you've got to be young kids to be behaving like you are. Number 3, I already said that. Or here's similar phrases. When you say things like that, I feel hurt and angry. If you treat me like this, I'm going to step away because it's not healthy for me. Ooh, that's good. These are some good things. Are you guys taking notes? These are some good things to learn, you guys. We got to learn boundaries. If you're like me and haven't had them most of your life, it's good to learn them. Yeah, I think it's time to block. I'm not Jeff, by the way. And humans are diamond. I don't think anyone can check all these boxes. I don't think so either. Sorry. But it's better to process. Hold on. I don't like issues lingering. That's why I like to handle stuff then and there. See, I like that too. Yes. Those glasses take you from a 10 to an 11. The city. I don't like that either. I like things to be handled right now, And it's, sometimes you can't, though. Sometimes people need space, or sometimes people need time to process their thoughts. And me, I'm just like, what's wrong? Let's fix it now. And that's not always the way it needs to go. Thank you, Robert. Yes, just block them, honey. Let's just block these people. We don't need them here. They're just distracting from the chat. Okay. Number 5. Am I like that? Emotionally secure people are able to consider criticism without lashing out. If they receive negative feedback, they don't take it personally. Instead, they see it as an opportunity for self-improvement. And they're not talking about trolls coming into a chat, okay? They're talking about people who really know you and notice things about you, who care about you, who want, who are pointing out something that you could be doing wrong or that you could do better. We have to be willing to accept criticism, period. you know? And it's not easy. It's not easy to hear things about yourself that you may not like or that may hurt your feelings or whatever. But if it's a true and honest opinion from the person and it's not someone purposely trying to hurt you, then you have to learn how to accept, okay, what good is it going to do? We could end up like somebody else, you know who I'm talking about. If we just, let it always bounce off us when someone said something to us about ourselves, that if we listened, we could make a change, and we probably do. Especially if it's more than one person that tells us, if it's, we hear it multiple times from different people, that might make you take a look, think, maybe there is something to this. Maybe what they are saying, I do need to look at and work on, because not everybody can be wrong, and no, it's not easy. It's not easy to think that you're not perfect, but we're not. We're not perfect. Okay. Similar phrases. I didn't realize I do that so often. Thank you for pointing it out. Wow, I guess I really do say that phrase a lot. Number 6, I will work on that. In meaningful relationships, emotionally secure people will make an effort to change when necessary. They know that taking action is key to personal growth and strengthening connections. Similar phrases. I hear that this is important to you, so I will work on being more compassionate when I talk to you. I'm not very good at being patient. I'm going to practice being less pushy. Their empathetic and non-judgmental nature in a relationship makes them great at being supportive. They also understand that if someone is having a bad day, it isn't a reflection on them. You look upset, and I'd like to help. I see that this is hard for you, but you have my support. Let me see. Pittsburgh. Where are we? Oh my gosh, I'm way up there. Just subscribe. Thank you, Marlene. Hello. Jay-Z, a city says, Jay-Z, many women aren't given that space to be anything but perfect. It's like princess syndrome. The city says, and so they aren't able to see it unless the criticism comes from someone they admire. Not all, but many. Is Aziz here? When multiple people say something, it's confirmation, not something to be overly sensitive about. And yes, nice guy syndrome, people pleasing, comes from not getting enough attention in childhood. That was me. Total people pleaser right here. Alexander, do it, Crypto. Alexander the Great. If you have a hard time saying no or are accepting of people's disrespect, look up nice guy syndrome. It tells you how to combat those situations. Thank you. See, I like people giving feedback. I like when we can have conversation in here. People aren't just, saying rude things. Going with my girlfriend on a long drive. I fart on. Oh, Danny, come on. Really? I wasn't able to take criticism until I learned to be okay with my issues first. Right, Marlene? Yes. Yes, that's... And then, I know people say, childhood's childhood. We're adults now. We have to be responsible for our actions now. I say that. I agree with that. But if you do have unresolved issues from childhood, then yeah, you're going to have, you're going to have things that are going to come up and you're not going to understand why they're an issue, but it all comes back to childhood. Absolutely. How our parents treated us, how we felt. It's a lot of unsupervised kids. Yes. Are you from Latin America? No, I'm not. My mommy is Italian and my dad was Greek, Ukrainian. My mom, I was just looking at I got a thing in the email about how somebody else contacted me in my ancestry thing. And I've got a bunch of stuff, you know. Yes, we aren't responsible for our traumas, but we are responsible for how we deal with them now as adults. Yes. I had to get a therapist and deal with my inner child. I am so much better. Yes, your inner child. Amen. Inner child. I agree. Like the stream, folks. Thank you, Photo Queen. Okay, number 9. I will try. Okay, I will try. Emotionally secure people have cultivated a sense of inner safety that tells them they will be okay, even if a new effort fails. This allows them to experiment with new things such as hobbies, friendships, travels, and even personal coping strategies. Interesting. $34-year-old making $49,000 a month. See, why does it matter? So I guess that was it. Number 9. I will try. It cut off the similar phrases. Why did it do that? Hold on. Ooh, there's a PhD board certified psychologist and author of Letting Go of Your Ex. She specializes in marriages, love addiction, and breakups, and received her clinical training at Harvard Medical School. She has written nearly 50 peer-reviewed journal articles and delivered more than 75 presentations on. I mean, I'm just fascinated with psychology, you guys. I'm fascinated. I used to want to be a psychologist. A child psychologist at that when I was younger, but my life didn't go that way, and that's okay. Even at 55, I'm dealing with things that, pop up from my childhood. Just talking to my sister, I've talked to her lately, and when she talks about things from our childhood, it just kind of brings back a lot of weird feelings. It's cold, brings back a lot of weird feelings. Marlene, do you have videos or go live? Danielle, hi. These were great tips. Oh, he's super cute. Thank you. Hit the like button. Aziz, how are you? Can you friendship me? What's that mean? Oh, friendship. Reparent your inner child. I call it reparent. Hey, I like that. Reparent your inner child. That's a good, yes. And some people say, oh, that's corny. That's crazy. No, it's not, because all of us have our inner child's voice inside us. We all have a child inside of us. We're just, yes, we've grown. But there's still that inner child inside of us. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I still like to people please. I'm learning at this job too, you guys. So, and I'm not exaggerating when I say, Just Lydia, hi. Thank you. Just Lydia sent me some awesome stuff on, I got some great books on childhood trauma and things like that. I think it would be nice to have discussions about that. I'm no psychologist or anything. I don't know anything about it, but I know what I've experienced, and I know I've been to therapists for many years. So I know, what they say for us we should be doing, but this job. So I was talking to my upper person, and she says, we are doing the job of 10 people. It's literally 10 people. It's not just one thing we're doing. There's so many things we're responsible for. Each individual is responsible for. And like I said, the pay isn't the best. But I have my eye on the prize. I have a goal, which usually in my past, I would want to do something, but it would seem so far out there. Like, that's going to take so long to get to that point. I would just give up. And I'm not going to give up. I'm going to do this for 2 years, and I'm going to get to where I want to be. And, who knows, like I said, who knows what, you hear my stomach? Who knows what the economy is going to be in 2 years, if making $35 or $40 an hour is even going to be, probably won't even be able to afford it. Anything by then, codependent no more. Ooh, yes. Codependency is huge. Especially if you had a parent who was an alcoholic or a drug addict, and you had to kind of be the parent in the household. I don't know. It's just a lot, you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. What did Marlene say? So I think it would be really reparent your inner child, because all of us had issues, and until I faced my 8-year-old me, that was traumatized. I couldn't experience peace. And so many people that are let's just say that are on YouTube, Facebook, social media, that are mean and running around and just saying hurtful things to people. They don't even know them. What drives somebody to that point? What drives somebody to just go into somebody's chat and be hateful? It's their first time there, and they're just picking them apart. What drives somebody to do that? It makes me sad for those people. It does. I mean, I'm secure with me. I know what they're saying isn't true. I don't care, but what drives them to that point? And this hurt people. I get that, but it's more than that sometimes. I have had years on and off of therapy. That the part that hurts more is past some trauma to my daughter. We both have had to work on therapy. Oh, yeah. But you know what? You didn't know at the time, just Lydia, how it was going to affect. It's a commitment to a journey, often the long. I know I'm going to fix it. Yes, the city. You had helicopter parents, Marlene? Well, and I hate to say it, that's how I kind of was with my kids. You don't read. Wait, remembering things. Thumbs up, guys. If you want. Hurt people. They do. I mean, hurt people do hurt people. But there, sometimes there's people who and it's true. Sometimes there are people who just want to be mean. That's just in their DNA. They like to be mean to people. At the end of the day is night. Yes, that's right, Unspoken. And we have to make that conscious effort to change. And if you're someone who is unwilling to change, then everyone's doomed. If you have people. Hello, Attila. So you guys, it's pretty much my only day to do things I need to get done. I just wanted to check in with you guys. I might come on this evening. I don't know. We haven't played a game or done anything like that in a long time. I think that would be fun. I think it would be fun to have somebody come up and chat on panel, I might go on to Rumble maybe tonight. I'm not sure. I mean, I say that now that I might, but who knows how I'm going to feel in a few hours from now. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 2 o'clock. It's 1:55 my time. That's crazy. I know I was going to talk about other things with you guys, but I can't remember. I need to start writing it down. I had no life, but they were trying to protect from what happened to them when they were a child. But you also have to communicate with your children and tell them why you make rules. Yes, I hated it. Yes, Marlene, I hated it when my mom would say, I would be like, why? Because I said so. Okay, well, that doesn't help them understand why you're doing what you're doing. You can use that as a teaching moment. I know they don't understand it. If you're telling a kid no, they don't care about that. But it's like, I hated it when she said, because I said so. It just left you feeling so, you didn't understand, you know. But I was a helicopter. Hi, Yvette. Thank you so much. It's kicking my ass, but I drive quite a distance to get there and back, and I have to go to 2 different places. So, you know, I'm tired. I'm mentally exhausted, but I just praise God. I praise God. I'm not complaining. You know, this job came up at a great time for me because I needed it. Eventually I'm going to be able to get a new car, you know, but I'm not going to just rush out and buy everything that I need. You know, I don't have the money to do that anyways. I'm going to do things little by little. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to budget. I'm still going to probably have to do some work on the weekends, you know, at the delivery job, because I thought, well, never mind. Thank you, Unspoken. Thank you for subbing. It's a reason, yes. I know. You know, I wish my mom would have been, I don't want to say more of a helicopter mom. It's 4 p.m. in Texas. Nice. Oh, Photo Queen, you know who says they're in Texas too, but I don't think they are. Hey, beautiful. Hello. Am I part of the family thing? You are, Unspoken. My mom said because I'm the parent and you're the child, which is why I did what I wanted, because I didn't understand the danger since I was not warned. Why? Yes, they have to tell you why. I got to move back to the Pacific Northwest where the women are beautiful in spirit as well as physical. Where are you now, the city? You don't want to come to the Pacific Northwest. I want out of here. I do not like it here. It's raining today. It's beautiful. No. It's just, well, that's a whole nother topic. Never mind. You haven't seen any sightings. It's 10 p.m., Attila. So you are over in UK? I used to live in PDX. Why do I not know where that is? It's almost 5 in Florida. Wow. Maurice, thank you for the heart, honey. The grass is always greener. That's right. That's what my husband thought. That's what my husband thought. My ex-husband. Or Europe. Yeah, Western Europe, sorry. Oh, Oregon. That's where you're from? Over in Belgium. Ooh. Anitra lives in supposed to be the happiest place on earth, really. I mean, it's the best country to live in. And my mind's going blank. Anitra is in, come on, you guys, help me out. Robert, you too, Aziz. Sweden. Ooh, nice. Oh, New York City. Where's Anitra from? I can't think of the country. Oh, come on. Anitra lives in, you guys, where's the safest, happiest country? Come on. Norway? No, she's in 2 years. My dad was sick. Passed away. Oh, the city, I'm sorry. And run back to, yes, Marlene, they always do think that. Finland. Yes. Anitra, thank you, Unspoken. Yes, Anitra lives in Finland. And it's supposed to be the safest, happiest place. Lewis, hey, pretty. How are you? I'm doing. I am, well, first time watching. Hairstyle is cute. Thanks for sharing. Aw, thank you, Linda Lewis, with Bella's channel since 2019. Woo! Thank you, Just Lydia. Thank you so much. You have been with me since 2019. And you have been a member for 4 months. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you, anybody else who has supported this channel, joined memberships, watched videos, given thumbs up. It's free, you know. Anyone who has super chatted, cash apped, anything. Thank you so much. People have sent gifts. You guys, just so you know, I got rid of my P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box anymore. I'm not paying for that. They upped the price $15. It went from $30 to $45. Ridiculous. I'm going to Finland next month. Ooh, nice. Your ex-hubby messed up, but was probably blocking your greatness. The city, you know, I really try not to talk crap about him, but I have talked about him on here. And yeah, you know, I feel like I stayed stunted with him, and that's okay. He probably felt the same way with me. I don't know how, because I was always encouraging him to, whatever. Till next time. Yes, Attila. I'm very happy. Aw. That's more than $1 a month. What is? Oh, yeah. No. Well, it's, so they bill 3 months. Oh, you got rid of yours too, Marley? Yeah. So I would pay for it every 3 months. You have the choice to do 3 months, 6 months, whatever. And so it was $30 for 3 months. $10 a month. That's not bad. And so they upped it to $45. So they upped it $5 a month for 3 months. That's added 15. You get it. Some people are here for a reason or only a few seasons. Yes. 50 Tyson. Okay, guys. I got stuff to do. I'm freezing. My hands are cold. It's pretty dangerous in Sweden right now, but it's only in. You guys, I could totally talk about things. It is a lot. So I'm like, forget it. I'm really into old Jewish women. So I'm like, okay. I could talk about, maybe we could talk about that tonight. I don't know. It's really sad, everything that's going on. But it's kind of weird, though. Isn't it odd how nobody's talking about Russia and Ukraine right now anymore? Now that everything else is going on. I don't know, you guys. Just what's that noise? Prepare. Be prepared. Because if you're a Christian, you can feel it. It's coming. You know, we are getting close, I believe. Gosh, you're just gorgeous in your energies. Oh, thank you, the city. Thank you so much. I'm not gorgeous, but I do have a good energy, I'll say. But thank you for I'm trying to learn how to accept compliments, so thank you. You're a Christian, Unspoken? Nice. Yes. Why do you want to talk about being an old Jewish one? I'm not talking about that. Good night, Robert. Love you, honey. We can talk tonight. I've been here for an hour, you guys. Watch to Gaza, you go wake up. Okay. I was going to say good night, sweet dreams, but it's not nighttime, so I'll see you guys later. If I don't come on later, it's just because I got so much going on and I was too tired and I have to work in the morning. So, but I will try. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Bye.